Hey guys, this is Chubbs, and normally I don't do videos like this, but yesterday I got this game and I was really surprised with what all it had in it. Most box copies of games today are they just give you the bare essentials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's inside, and this is the XCOM Enemy Unknown Special Edition. They call it the Special Edition, but what I find interesting about it is this is really just the $60 box copy of the game. There's as far as I know, there's not a non-special edition. The only way you can get a version of the game that's not the special edition is like if you get the digital version on Steam or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just pop open this box, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide everything out so you guys can see it. Alright, so first thing on top here is you get a badge. Now I'm not exactly sure who would actually use this. God, you look like a doofus wearing it, but it's pretty cool that they included that anyways. It's kind of a neat badge. Nice little souvenir to have. Of course, you have the game itself. You pop it open, you have this disc basically contains the game files. You have a second disc. This also contains the game files, but the second disc also includes the official soundtrack. It has some ringtones and some wallpapers for your PC. So it's got some cool extra content there that they give you that you wouldn't get otherwise. Something else you get is the Elite Soldier Pack. Now this is actually, as far as I know, this was for the pre-order DLC. If you pre-ordered the game, the digital version of the game, what it includes is the classic XCOM soldier. The guy with the crazy looking blonde hair from the first game, you can get that style. The Soldier Deco Pack, it says it allows you to customize your soldiers with armor upgrades, and then you get color customization, which is basically what it says. You get to customize the colors of your different soldiers if you want to. So that's very nice that they give you the pre-order DLC pretty much without having to pre-order the game. Next up, something that I think is very cool, and I really like the design of this in the game, is a fold-out poster of the XCOM headquarters. Now this is not completely folded out. I'm not going to bother trying to do that and then fold it back, but this is basically like the underground base. This is a lot like what it looks like in game. So that's very cool. That'd be nice to have on the wall. I really like that ant farm like design that they went with. I think that was just really a brilliant move on their behalf. Finally, I think the best thing about this package is this nice hardcover 112-page art book. Now this has got some really cool stuff in it. I'll go ahead and I'll just flip through some pages so you guys can see it. It has, you can see concept art there. You can even get to, I'll keep flipping until I get to a character. Like right here, you get the modern design of the character, and here in the lower left they give you like the original XCOM design, like the original sprite version. I'll find another like that too. Let's see, where's a good one at? Here's one. This is a nice one. Here you can see like the modern designs, and down here in the corner you get the original XCOM, like the green sprite design. Very, very cool, and it tells you about how they came up with the designs, just things like that. But yeah, it's 112 pages. It's a hardcover. It's a very, very cool item. I'm really happy they included this with the game. I mean, very rarely will you ever get this with a regular box copy of the game. I know that this is technically not the regular one. It's technically the special edition, but really it's just the $60 game. It's not like a $70, $80 purchase. So that's basically it. So for just $60 you get the Elite Soldier DLC. You get this poster, this nice 112-page art book. Of course you get the game itself. You also get the second CD, which includes the game's soundtracks, ringtones, not ringtones, and wallpaper for your PC. Plus you get this badge. Of course I'm not going to use this. I'd probably get slapped, and if I did I'd deserve it. But like I said, this badge is still a really neat little item, a nice souvenir. Although things like this are kind of pointless to folks like me because we don't really use them, I just really wish games would would give you items like this more often, because it kind of connects you with the in-game universe, you know, because you have a physical item that people in the game might actually be wearing. It's just it's a neat way to connect you with the game. So that sums it up. Highly recommended. I would definitely recommend grabbing this instead of getting the game on Steam, because you're going to be missing out on a lot of these cool items. This is one of the few times where getting a box copy of the game is going to really benefit you a lot. And if you've not heard of XCOM, this is one of those games. I've talked to a lot of people. They don't know anything about it. Some don't even know it exists. I would recommend checking it out for sure. It's a very unique game. Basically, it's XCOM is like the organization that you're commanding. It's like a organization that's meant to help stop an alien invasion on Earth. And just like with the poster I showed you here with this underground base, you kind of construct the base. You decide what buildings you put in it. You decide what your scientists are researching. You recruit soldiers, things like that. Then you get sent requests from countries to help them out, like if the aliens are invading, things like that. And you get to choose which countries you respond to. When you do respond, you send in like your squad of guys, sort of like what you see here on the front of the box, and it becomes a turn-based strategy game, like from a top-down isometric perspective. So it's really neat how they combine real-time base construction and base management with turn-based action whenever you go into a mission or respond. Something else that really makes this stand out from a lot of games is when one of your soldiers dies in combat, they are lost forever. But if they survive, it's persistent, so they'll rank up and they'll start to get better, and they can become like main leaders that you send in, like really good soldiers. And I really like that concept of persistence. And if you have a soldier for a long time and he or she is really good and you lose them, it's really going to impact you much more than if they meant nothing, you know, if they were just a one-time thing. And yeah, I think that really covers it. There's a demo available on Steam if you want to try that. I would highly recommend it. It's what got me into it. You know, I had my doubts about it at first, but the demo does a real good job of explaining the game to you, kind of holding your hand and helping you through it. And once you play that, I think you'll be much more interested in it. It's one of those games that it's got so many cool little elements, it's actually difficult to explain. It requires a long-winded explanation. But yeah, that's I believe I'm going to shut up for now. I think that really concludes this video. So yeah, XCOM Enemy Unknown Special Edition. Again, if you're going to get this game, I would definitely advise getting the box copy. It's well worth the money, guys. So this is Chubbs, signing out.